Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Come on back, come on back, come on back, come on back, come on back. 90 Day Fiance, before the 90 days, season 8, episode 9. And there's so much to talk about, but I'm gonna let y'all get in here. I know y'all just got off the last live. Come on in the room. Come on in the room.
In the room.
Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes out all my scriptures in the room. Y'all needed it. Y'all need a good old nasty hymnal. Come on in the room, y'all. Oh, because we've got things to talk about. We've got couples to talk about, and I only see 4 of you, but we're gonna go. We'll just jump in. Hey, Nick, good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're ready. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Put on your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride. TP is not the upper room.
What?
It's come on in the
Come
room.
on in the room.
Hey, Aisha, what's going on? Let me speak to everyone and be respectable. Hey, Tremaine, thank you for coming back. Hey, Nick, we're happy to have you. What's going on, Aisha? I know you hate the song, girl, but I sing
Keisha.
it
I know.
every
I'm tired.
going on, TP? What's going on? Hey, welcome back, Bookworm. She said, I'm Brace Boo, period. We back and LOL. I didn't mean it like that. Y'all trying to make it seem like I'm Debo or something. Like Danny coming.
So who
Who's
said
Danny?
something?
Baby, not
Who
you.
said something?
No.
We know you
Not
Debo in these streets behind us. We know that.
we know
Because who
that.
said something?
Yeah, who said it? And we love you for it. We love you for stepping behind us every single time. But y'all, let's get into it. We're not gonna wait. Because the way this man got on here looking like Barney Rubble, Fred Flintstone, pissed me off. But I digress. Tyra, I'm starting with you, and I need your overall thoughts on the
Why
episode.
you put that prehistoric body in my face?
Because y'all need to,
Why?
if I had to see it,
I, I was
y'all need to
so
see it.
disgusted. I was like, oh my God, can you pan the camera away from his waist? Why do you keep directing attention there?
With his
Stop.
loincloth, with his loincloth on. And then when he bent over or turned around and she was trying to unloosen it, I said, y'all better not do this. It's trifling. Disgusting.
Um, Overall thoughts, baby, I just can't with this show. Daniel said, why would you disrespect my African culture and come down here without your wig? Where's your wig? Where is your scooter? Where's your scooter? Where's your wig? Where is your wig? Like the way I chuckled so many times in this episode, Daniel and Lisa just really sent me somewhere I didn't need to be because he was so disturbed that that woman came downstairs in the hotel. Said, do you know that people can see you? Where is your wig? Where is it? Put it on now. I love everything about this show. It's so bad and so good at the same time.
I agree. I can't even be mad at this point. This is pure D entertainment. The couple of couples that have the entertainment bring the entertainment every single time. And for that reason and that reason alone, I cannot get mad at it. Otherwise, they must be stopped. It's the fact that people still, in the year of our Lord 2026, will get on TV and just behave this way. It makes me fearful for the future a little bit, Tyra. But let's get into the most boring couple for me, of all the most boring couples. Annalyn and Javon. Baby, this is the driest, most angsty honeymoon I've ever seen in all of my days. If this is a honeymoon, I don't want one because the way that they really, here's the thing, Annalyn don't like this man. Annalyn really can't stand Javon. I think she likes the fact that he pays her $200-300 rent every month, which he's going to get mad about later on. But they're in the midst of an argument right now, a new argument. It seems like we start that way every episode, but this time it's all revolving around the fact that he throws up what he does for her in her face every single time. And my thing is, let's look at it woman to woman, all right? Uh this man you've been with for 6-7 years, however long it took him to finally get out there to you, has been paying your Filipino bills this whole time. And you haven't had to give him a lick of nothing. You haven't had to give him no cootie cat. You ain't had to bob and weave on nothing. You ain't have to talk on the microphone. You ain't have to take nothing up nowhere. You know what I mean? So for me, if he want to throw it around a little bit, fine. Because here's the thing. Anna knew who this man was. She said it to us. He loves the podcast. He's a passport bro. He's a red pillar. He thinks that he can do everything that he wants to do because he's the man. And if he pays her a few little bills, that makes him feel empowered. You knew this, yet you stay with him because you like the lifestyle in the Philippines that it affords you with. My thing is, I don't see the problem. If the man wants to talk about it, let him damn talk about it. You just had to put in some work. With his flop, I'm not. But anyway, they're into it. And so he does the silent treatment because she says that that's what he does. He stonewalls her, right? Every single chance that he gets. And she's like, I'm just over it. Ultimately, they kind of make up a little bit. And she says that she'll stop. He says he'll stop talking about it. And again, we're back on the same page. Again, I don't feel sorry for Annalyn because I feel like this is the life you chose, sister. And I don't feel like you have to stay here if you don't want to. And as far as him, you got what you deserved as well. You went over there thinking you were going to get a mail order bride. And she's just as contentious as you say American women are. I think they're a match made in heaven, Tyra. And I could give a damn. I don't want to see no more of her. Oh, God. Javon. And I don't want to hear him looking like a flat-faced duck every single chance he gets, Tyra. Talk to me about Annalyn and Javon. I don't like them.
It was Annalyn making fun of him. This is she hated stinking guts. I'm just over it. Like, if he is this emotionally unavailable next to you, you can't convince me that he was just also everything via the phone for 6+ years in America. He was never giving you that. I don't know if, like, why would you think it would be any different here? Now, what I don't get with Javon is that he does not have the courage of his convictions. Like, if you want to be a red pill passport bro, commit to it. Like, do that. The way a red pill passport get over here fetishizing someone that you feel like should be, I pay your bills, slap, sucky, love you long time. That's what I came here for. That's all you supposed to be doing. Don't be giving me no lip, woman. Oh no, I'm walking on eggshells. It's landmines. Fine, I won't say nothing no more. I'll give you your time. I'm just gonna leave you alone and let me know when you're ready. The red pillers don't be rolling like that. They don't. They do not. So he's somewhere middle. I'm like, you don't even believe that rhetoric that you trying to, well, I won't bring up no more how I pay them bills. He act like he bucking somebody's $4,000 rent and somebody's $600 light bill and somebody's $700 car payment. It ain't that. I don't know why. I don't get the dynamic because she can't give you the relationship that you claim you wanted that you can't get from these American women. But at the same time, you're willing, like, just paying her bills from where you are and not really receiving nothing in return. Getting married for 7 years, however long, did it make you feel like a man? Did it make you feel complete? Like, what did it do for you? Like she said, like, we can't touch. We haven't been talking. We don't have that. But now that we can, the honeymoon is not even honeymoon phase. And like, we're arguing and having as much distance as we would, go without talking when we were distant. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. I really don't get it. Oh, little Annalyn thought she was getting brother on my arm, no brother on your arm. She thought a chocolate Adonis was rolling up and he was going to be romantic, handing out, slinging big beefcake down on the Filipino beaches. Like, I got black man. Oh yeah, black man. Packing. No, it ain't that. He miserable as hell. Just as miserable, just as much of a turnoff as he probably was for the women here, as to why it's like, yeah, I'm not really vibing with you. His personality is interesting. his emotional vulnerability is interesting. And I think it's more than just whatever wasn't in his pockets that maybe wasn't clicking with the American woman as to why he felt like he needed to go over wherever to get someone. But I'm like, this is what I don't know what Annalyn expected if this is someone from wherever who's been paying your bills and supporting. Once I touch down, it's a transactional situation. I paid your bills. Me love you long time, sucky sucky. That's that's the only reason. Like, it's the ultimate fetish situation. And he's categorized her there. So the fact that we got there and he can't just gloat about what he's done and, oh, you want me to be romantic and pick you up and say sweet nothings and hold your hand and hug you and kiss you and fawn and give to you emotion talk? Girl, I paid your bills. What else do you want? I didn't know that you wanted that. I don't know. They're strange. They're strange.
It gave very much. He went into this that as if it was a transaction, as if I am paying for a service, you deliver said service and go on about your
Yeah.
business. The interesting thing is, Anna Lynn, even on the phone and on the Zoom and on the Skype call, has
Not
been
giving
Anna
that.
Lynn. He knows that she's been held ever since they've met.
Let me see your
And
phone.
yeah, and now they're over here. And my thing is, while she's in people's comment sections talking about what Western women should be looking for and that they should be looking
Mhm.
for God-centered relationships, I don't see God anywhere in this. I see that you guys are both
Girl,
using yourself for a service. You're using him so you
it's
don't have to go to work.
trash.
Your
It's
mama even
trash.
said it, baby. You're using him so you don't have to go to work, and you don't treat him well. Like, it's not even selling a
So,
dream of a solution. And as far
uh,
as Javon is concerned, I think he realizes I'm going to try to be nice. It's Black History Month and it's the brand new year, Tyra. I will
I
say that
ain't nice to these people.
he gives that he's very weak-willed, very
Mhm.
easily influenced, constantly seeking validation. If I didn't know any better, I would say that he has father issues. There's some issues with masculinity and his manhood and maybe identity. I'm not going to go too deep because I'm not going to put anything on
I
him.
just hate
I'm just
it.
saying he gives very
I
much I'm
hate
not
it.
secure in who I am as a
He's
man.
not. That's
So
why
for
he
val-
went over here.
so for
He thought when he
validation,
touched down, that lady was gonna bring a bucket of water with then she was gonna throw down petals in his walking. He was gonna get that Prince Akeem treatment. She was gonna wash his feet, rub his back, and go whatever you like because you pay my bills. And she said, "No, no. Let me go through your phone. What have you been doing? You owe me loyalty. You owe me. You need to be faithful. You need to be cracking my back. You need to be holding my hand. You need to carry. You need to lay down your jacket over a puddle. Why are you not talking to me? Why aren't you doting over me? Don't I look good? Like." He's like, oh God, I could have got this over there. Boy,
you knew
I
what you
can't
were
stand either
getting.
one of them.
You knew what you were getting. And my thing is, I think, sometimes people think going outside of the way instead of like doing the work on themselves, you listen to some podcasts, you took some instructions and some advice because they told you that would make you a man. And now it's backfired, and this is what you get, and you better not throw a fit. This is your wife. Again,
Seven
I'm still
years
trying to
though?
figure out the legality of it. So Danny said in the comments they were together for 6 or 7 years and they've been married for the past 3. Again, I'm not clear on the legality of a Zoom wedding. I don't know if that can be, because are you really married if it's not consummated? Like, people have gotten annulments for less, you know?
We'll see. I just don't like their dynamic or what they
She sure
represent
did
to
say
each
Ashley wants
other.
her 6 inches. Girl. And honestly, if he was laying it down like that, if he was laying the pipe,
She
she
would
wouldn't
shut
have
up
none
and
of
eat her food. She would shut up
exactly.
and eat that little corn, cheese, milk pudding that she was trying to pawn off on that man. She would shut up and eat her food.
She sure would. She, instead of trying to poison them with them spicy noodles, I know what she doing. She not
Mm-mm.
satisfied.
Javon ain't giving that. Javon gives. He gonna stick. Javon give. He don't remove his boxers. He just stick it through the hole, and it's just like. So did you like it? Did I make you? Was it good? Did I do what? Because I can't tell if you're not. Did I? Oh, good. I thought. Whew. Thought it didn't satisfy you. Go to bed. Go to bed, Joseph.
Go to bed. That's what I love to tell everybody. TB, Kevin Samuels didn't tell him to go overseas. I don't know who told him to. The passport bros did. It was a movement. They was all going overseas for a while. Now let's get
Ugh.
over this hairy chested, hairy backed
You in
Handling
these
slander,
photos.
allegedly, in my opinion, because there's no way we still haven't gotten all of the truth, Tyra. They're not gonna spread this on my cracker. What'd you say? You're not gonna piss on my leg and tell me it's ready. You're not gonna sit on my shoulder and pee in my mouth. That's what you're not gonna do, right? Um, that was the only thing I got from that movie. So I gotta run it up every single time I can. And so now we're over here, and I'm beginning to question everything, Tyra. Laura's saying. I'm beginning to question everything because at this point I feel like he's manipulating me because every time we're in an argument, he just wants to drag me to the bedroom and put that big dingling all over me, right? And I'm beginning to think it's manipulation. And I'm really concerned now because when we had the conversation with all of the friends at the shisha bar, they were speaking in Turkish the whole time. And I didn't understand what they were saying. And I still don't know how he makes money or how we're going to deal with this debt. I don't know. And so she unveils him from the bed. And this is a bodysuit of hair that he has from the top of his neck down. I don't even know what the nether regions look like. It does not give that he manscapes at all. This is a tapestry of hair. I have not seen this much hair on a person. I don't know what I would do. It's like a hair suit that you can zip up and take off, zip off and take. Like, I'm just, if that doesn't repel you and disgust you immediately, I don't know what else does. And so basically, he says, I have something planned because she's like, I'm grappling around the debt. And I'm also grappling with the fact that he doesn't want me to be friends with Michael. Girl, shut up. He's going to take her to Chesme, which I don't know if they're ruins, but they kind of gave ruins that you hike around, beautiful vistas and views and all of that. And he finally says, you know what? I'm going to tell you the truth, Laura. And he goes into his whole history about how, before COVID, I had the houses, the land. If you buying me land, he had the land, the cars, the houses. He had a shisha bar that did great. He got a second and even a third location, Tyra. Birkin was paid and working hard. Okay. Then the vid hit. And that's when the business went belly up and he was starving, Tyra. He was working 24-hour days for $40. That's what he was doing, he said. $40? $40. And my thing is, at this point, if Laura doesn't get her nip tuck that she wants to get, right? Go get your surgeries done because they're cheaper here. Go get them done while you're here and go home. There is nothing in this world that makes a coochie drier than hearing about a man's debt and a man's bills. I don't give a damn about your bills, sir. I don't want to know about them. I don't want to know about your debt. Why are you telling me? Like there's something I can do to help with that. That would make me drier than the Sahara. And the fact that conversation has to go on after this. Like you really care that much? Yes, because it's going to affect me. So, so what do you do? So that's when I started gambling because I was working 24 hours a day for $40 and it wasn't enough. So now I gamble. Okay, so how does that work? Well, I'm going to gamble. That's how it works. I sit up in the shisha bar and I gamble and I make my money, live pedal to post, and I do my biggest one. And she says, well, what about me? Like, am I going to have to, worry about that debt? And I'm thinking, he told you that when you go to a new area code, a new zip code, the debt doesn't follow you anymore. Now, y'all know I thought he owed the illegal organization, the underground Turkish, John Wick organization. He's saying that he owed money to banks and things and that he went bankrupt. Again, still trying to piece this together because if you went bankrupt, that means that debt somehow did something, unless you got a reorganization, which I don't think you're paying. I think he owes mobsters and loan sharks at this point. And so she's rightfully concerned. And she says, well, what about when you come to America? What about the money I gave you for Valentine's Day for your birthday? Yeah, I gambled it. I'm gonna gamble it. I'm gonna do it. So say you give me 5,000, I give you 4,000, and I gamble 1,000. But I'm always gonna gamble. So the producer is finally like, "Do you think you have a problem? Like, is this an addiction?" No, because I care. When you care, that means you can't be addicted, Tyra. That's the rules. The fact that she's having this long, engaging conversation when as soon as you told me 50 USD debt, it was nice meeting you. I'm so sorry. Something came up. Michael's calling me. I need to return home. Why are we still here?
I just want to know, why are we ignoring the fact that every encounter that isn't upright, Birkin presents and exists in this space like somebody's used sex worker. The way Birkin bag set up on the edge of that bed gave private dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. He gave your next client's coming. Go on, wash up and get ready. That's he looks like he's selling it for
Allegedly,
cheap. Now look at here. I don't want to hear nothing about no stinking business. You ain't no damn businesses. You didn't. People who are that successful to have 3 and 4 businesses simultaneously, even with the bid rolling through, you're going to try to monopolize in any way that you can to get that back up and running. And you're fiscally responsible. You're a gambling addict and you're using Boochie Cat to fund your lifestyle.
Clock it.
Them people wasn't sitting there across. Should we tell her? Should we? Oh, they're speaking should we tell her about, why are you lying? Why are you lying, Birkenbag? I just want to know, what paperback was he featured on? This is your man, Laura? This is the man of your dreams? This is the standard paperback romance novel. Oh yeah, give it to me, big Birkenbag. Yes, daddy. Where? That shell of a body, Birkenbag looks hollow. It looks like there's nothing inside. It's just all skin and bones. Just empty. Featherweight. She sits there going on and on. Okay, yeah, this is all nice. The ruins all beautiful. But can you tell me about your debt? How did you acquire that much debt? Oh yeah, I gamble. I'm not addicted. It's just something I have to do. What? Did you hear the contradiction? I'm not addicted. It's something I have to do, though. Yeah, but how do you think that that's going to, maintain a lifestyle, or that's a way to make money? Because I win. What?
You don't win enough.
What? This is a sick person. Like, you don't see that this is a sick individual trying to use you for what you have, what you can get. What you think you're going to get over there in America and get a job and pay bills? She's like, and said it out her mouth, because if we go and I'm 10 years, I'm legally responsible for. Yes, stupid. Get your bag and leave. What are you doing? She's just sitting there steady going on, and he's, oh well, yeah, the debt, and I win. I have to gamble. I'm always going to gamble. I don't give a damn where we are. This isn't a case of I learned my lesson here and I got into all this debt, but when you take me to America, when all the debt's gone, I'm gonna live a clean life. Gambling where? No. He said, Laura, I have hot hands. I gamble. I'm hitting, it's 21. Everything's coming up green. It's not. You're not supporting yourself. You're not. He's like, yeah, that one day I win big and I sets for life. What are you talking about, Vladimir? What are you talking about? Like, it's very Aladdin villain. I just hate it all. I said for life. I hit big. Muhaha. Then I pay, I get. What are you talking about? What logic? What are you saying? And you're sitting here as a financially responsible, taken care of, been divorced, living your best life over there, all fun and games over there and you're sitting here trying to justify something. Well, is the I can't even say the D might not be that, because if he's using that as a means to pay bills, somebody paying for it. But you mean to tell me all of your debt in and out is just all based off of gambling? So when it's good and you're winning, it's good and you're set. No, the way them people know your name, you have a full night of working selling that Boochie Cat on the boulevard or at somebody's Turkish brothel. And then you go there to catch your bearings, have a little smoke, a smoke and a pancake, a little drink, and then you get back to work. And when you make your money, you take your ass and go gamble it away. Why are you lying, sir? Why are you lying, Harry, sir? I just can't. Laura looks like a fool. I'm hoping that she has some type of revelation of what it would take and what all she would have to take on to bring Birkin back to America. It's not worth it. Are you dumb? Please don't be dumb, Laura. No.
I fear it's beyond that. I fear it's beyond her now because there's nothing in her 48-year-old brain that should tell her that this is a good idea. This man is going to drag you down to the gutter. Girl, you will be homeless, sleeping in a cardboard
Homeless.
box if you
He will
bring
steal
that
money out of your purse. Vladimir is very what that money I gave you to hold. What that money in your purse? Why are you hiding things from me? Ain't I good to you? Don't I satisfy you? Give it up. Give it the money, Laura. It's very addict. It's very addict. Girl, please.
Ultimately, he's a degenerate gambler. And y'all know how I feel about this. I honestly think that he is indebted to the Turkish mob. I believe that he sells Bucci Cat for room and board, and whatever little scramblings he has, he gambles that 24/7 on the days he's not slinging dingaling. Because here's the thing: if you had that much acumen as a gambler, and some people are professional gamblers and live really, larger than life lives. We have them in America, people who gamble literally for a living. But you know what those people do? You know what they have? They have homes. They have cars, they have 401ks, they have bank accounts, they have money. They're not sleeping on the floors or wherever you were selling your dingling at. Like, I really think that that's his narrative. That's how I feel in my heart. I feel like it's a seedy white underbelly Tyra situation in Turkey. And I feel like that's what he's doing. I feel like
his body gives seedy underbelly. His body gives worn. It looks like that because he's young. It looks like mileage. It gives seedy places selling cat. And I hate that for him. But you're not gonna bring them problems with me to America. You're not.
No. And your friends got to be sick of it too. That's probably they were there. Yeah, you should keep her.
Yeah, he called. I lose it all, but I'm on streak. Send me the funds. You're my friend. Send money. It's very send me money. Pay me money. It's very send me money. No.
The only time she really clicked was when he told her, yeah, the money you sent me in lieu of a gift, I gambled it. You gambled it? The money
the 150? He said, oh yeah, that's about 4 or 5K here. You go a long way. I win big. What? Bring it back.
We're so broke with no place to live. It doesn't make sense. The story is not adding up. It is not. Now, here we go. And I have a special video for us to enjoy because I had to. I did. Because we have Lisa and Daniel here, and I put some music to it as well. So you guys just keep that in mind. But we get Lisa and Daniel, and we know that Lisa has been struggling with her wiggulations, right? It's been hurting her because she has scabs and open wounds and bruises in her head. And enough is enough. And this is the day that I'm going to unmask and I'm going to be free. So bear with us just a quick moment, you guys. We're going to watch.
My way. I just need some dick. I just need some love. Tired of fucking with these lying niggas, baby. I just need a thug. Won't you be my plug, ayy? You could be the one, ayy. We can start with a handshake, baby. I'ma need more than a hug.
Hold on, we're going to watch it one more time.
My way. I just need some dick. I just need some love. Tired of fucking with these lying niggas, baby. I just need a thug. Won't you be my plug, ayy? You could be the one, ayy. We can start with a handshake, baby. I'ma need more than a hug.
He was so appalled.
One more time.
My way. I just need some dick. I just need some love. Tired of fucking with these lying niggas, baby. I just need a thug. Won't you be my plug, ayy? You could be the one, ayy. We can start with a handshake, baby. I'ma need more than a hug.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Where is your wig? Why are you running away? Where is your wig? Where's your wig?
Because here's the thing. She's up here and she tells us and the camera with a straight face, I've had this wig on for the 2 weeks that I've been here. I haven't washed my hair. This wig
Dirty.
cap stinks. It's causing abrasions and lesions all over my head. And you see it. You saw the material. You saw and it wasn't even like, let me put some oil on it. Let me spray it down with some water, some adhesive remover. She said, let me rip it. Let me rip it off of her head. I'm gonna wash it and I'm gonna moisturize it. And I know he doesn't like it, but I'm gonna go down here. He says, you look old. You look older. You look old. You already look old, but you look older now. And not only do you look older, you can't go in public with me like this. You can't go nowhere with me like this. Girl, you look crazy. My friends are gonna talk about you. I know my friends. You can't go around my family. You can't go around my friends. You can't go in public with me looking like this. You look elderly. You look busted. Your hair looks crazy. You look a mess with your bulbous nose. I already don't like you. Okay. Now you're taking it too far. Put the wig back on. What we got to do? We got to wash it. We got to clean it. You need a new brand of glue. Whatever you do, don't ever take that off again. You leave that on. You leave that on forever, indefinitely. As long as you're here with me, you leave that wig on, Tyra. And we'll start there. Talk to me about this wig because it was if you have a wig, ladies, and it's doing all those things to you, baby, don't wear no wig. And my thing is, this isn't a lace front wig. Baby, this is a wig. This is a pop on, pop off wig. Why aren't you just wearing it on the day, glueless, and then putting a bonnet on at night and going to bed, and then I'm trying to wrap my head around it. And again, this is all before we get to meet the friends. But Tyra, talk to me about the wigs because I wear a lot of wigs. I've never seen this.
I don't know what it is with a lot of the white tea women, and I see it in their content sometimes. When they remove the wig, they just rip it off. They just rip it off. Like there is no care. Like I'm like, you guys' scabs, the sensitivity and edges still exist, even on the Caucasian side. Like she just ripped that. It looks so painful. And wearing that, first of all, your hygiene has been in question ever since you arrived and took that bird whole bath in the sink. Okay, that was already there. You put your whole coochie in that sink, Lisa, and it was already terrible. Then you come here. Oh, I'm afraid, Peter Griffin. I'm afraid to tell you how bad it smells. It smells horrible. Oh my God, it's putrid. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? It's like smell-o-vision. I was like, ugh. Child, Lisa looks better with her natural hair. She looks her age. She looks better with her natural hair. The way she thought, the first thing that came to my mind, that scene in Beyond the Lights when she takes out her weave and he's like, oh, my beautiful sunflower. Like, oh, look at you in your natural state. Gorgeous. Or that scene, she thought this was going to be Beyond the Lights. She thought this was going to be something new with Sanaa Lathan. She was going to take them tracks out and he was going to go, oh, just as I expected. You're even more beautiful. She's like, yep, I'm coming down the stairs, Peter. Daniel, I'm coming. He said, girl, he said, do you know people can see you? Do you know people will see you and know that I'm with you? Now look, it's one thing for you to come on down here and be old as hell. That's one. I knew you were old. Despite the filters and all the trick lighting, I knew you were a woman of a certain age when you got here. But you told me you was going to bring your wig. You told me you wore the wig. You wore the wig every time we were on camera. You come down here busted and disgusted with your natural ass hair. I refuse. You will not embarrass me. Come to see me, Ike. You will not embarrass me in front of my folks. You get your happy Caucasian ass up those steps. March! Put that damn wig back on. He said, oh my God. He said, are you okay? Are you ill? Are you mad? He was so confused. He was stares and confused. Why would you do that? He was embarrassed instantly. He's not attracted to Lisa.
Not at all.
So anything that she can do that can alleviate, it's the same reason why they got there. And she put on that negligee. He said, go to bed. Go to bed. We already had our moment down at the airport when I proposed. Go to bed. Just go to bed. I'll give you some later in the midnight hour with the lights off. It's very. Can you make it any darker in here? That's the energy here. That wig does something for him. Because she looks her age regardless, but he feels like this is masking how old she is or how unattractive he believes she is. It shouldn't matter any goddamn way. She good enough to pay them bills and buy you clean shirts. Girl, the disgust and the sadness because he didn't see the beauty beyond the wig. She was, oh, I'm so sad. I can't believe I didn't expect him to react that way. Guess I'm going upstairs now to tack this hard ass wig back on my head. Let's go and visit your friends. I hated the conversation with the friends. I hated this. All of this just felt like in the arms of an angel, feed the children of Africa PSA. I hated every moment of it. I was like, where is Sarah? Cue the Sarah McLachlan. Fly away for only $5 a day, for only 89 cents a day. You too can feed a starving child in Ghana. So what the hell? What is this? Oh, you change him. Oh, God, you're just an angel. He said, don't switch up. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep providing and working those 15 hours because we need our boy in clean socks and shirts and a lot of propane in his tank to run the fuel down at the house. As soon as your money drops, he takes us all out for a round. It's all good around here. We love you. We love you, Lisa. Stay strong, my sister. Do what you got to do. Keep them checks coming. But I'm the one working 15 hours a day and I'm tired. I'm going without to make sure I'm providing for him. Can you tell Lisa, the way that they are just happy, like our boy got a bag. You finally trapped somebody. You were making plenty of calls to America. Because for whatever reason, over there in Ghana, they act like Daniel is the epitome of attraction. Like, oh, he's just so fine. He's the playboy. He's delicious. Chocolate. Where? Okay, fine. You expect these people to tell you the truth? Just be honest. Let me know if he has someone. I'll leave. I'll walk out of here right now. Does he have someone? Oh no, you're the only one. You the onlyest one. It's just you. You've changed. You're the only one who took the bait and sent them damn checks and brought your ass all the way down here. That's enough for us. Our boy got him one. You're the only one. Because there was this woman this one time, she messaged me, said that you were a scammer and you looking for money, green cards, and the whole nine. And I just didn't take heed and I kept sending my funds. Girl, then you got Lisa over here. She lying, trying to hide her lesbianism. She's looking for something. She's searching because she's still lying. So when she finds what she's looking, what you already know, I don't get the oblivion to these people and these propositions. These are transactional relationships. Why are you getting here pretending that it's something else? Because they said I was a guardian angel. They're acting like I'm just here to fund his lifestyle. That's what you've been doing. What are you talking about, crazy? You weirdo. They're dumb. They're dumb, and it just irritates my soul. He does not find you attractive. He does not want to be with you beyond what you can provide for him. And I thought she knew that, and she just accepted it. But between this and Javion and all these, what are you thinking? These people want from you outside of your money. I don't know. But the friends were funny. I'm not trying to feed the hands across America for 89 cents. If you don't get your hungry non-working asses out of my face. So look at me. Look at my shirt. She's the reason I'm so. Do you see the material? Do you see material? Do you see this? Do you see how fly I'm looking? It's all because of that woman right there. Get you one. That's what Daniel said. Get you one. Get you one. You too can get a white woman. They can provide you with 89 cents a day and feed the children. Get this homelessness out of my face. I hated every moment of this. Hated it.
So we get, she's dealing with the wig and the funkiness of it and being free finally. I'm getting a strong feeling that he just doesn't like me, that he doesn't think I'm pretty, that he doesn't find me attractive, that he thinks I'm old with my bulbous nose, and that I'm just terrible, and I don't know how I feel about that. But I'll put the wig back on to go and meet his friends. But before that, I need to talk to my daughter, Faith. We need to have a conversation.
Faith is over it.
And Faith, poor Faith. And I think at some point we have to come to a realization sometimes that the things that we want for certain people in our lives, not all of those things are going to take place. I think she's got to come to a realization that her mom has been this way for 52 years and will probably be
Mhm.
this way for the next however many years. The fact that she got on here, yeah, and he threw a parade for me, and he proposed the first day. Mom, you told me you weren't going to marry him. We still haven't gotten the divorce papers. How does he have money for a parade? How does he have money to pay the village to come and do a parade, Mom? Like, think about it, Gina. Like, what are we doing? What's not clicking, Steven? And, no, but it was so beautiful. And he just makes me feel like the most beautiful woman in the world, Faith. I just love him. And Faith again is like, what are you thinking about? We have bills to pay at home, Mama. We don't have time for this. And then when she fixed her mouth to say, when she got in front of the friends groups, that, yeah, I work 15 hours a day, 7 days a week to be able to provide for this man. And my question is, how are you working all of those hours to provide for him and don't pay your rent? Isn't like the first rule of survival, like, make sure you're straight first? Like, I just don't understand the concept of it. And I don't understand the delusion. She also says she's uncomfortable because off of coming out of the conversation with Uncle, I've been with women for 21 years. I'm not practicing. And my question to Lisa was, how many women have there been in these 21 years, sister?
I don't
How
know. She
many
need
of
to go
them have
back
there
over there if you ask me. Go back over
been?
there with them women, Lisa.
You've been knee deep in cooch. Like, I don't know why you switch now. Again, I struggle to feel, I think, empathy for Lisa, because I think this is about a fetish. I think she chose him. I don't think this was just all out of the goodness of her heart and wanting to be loved. I think she wanted Mandingo. I think she wanted Mandingo D. I do. I think she wanted to go over here and get her a piece, because I don't see how after 21 years, this is the relationship you go to while still married. A man over in Nigeria that you have to pay his way. And the friends, they're all scammers. Y'all not beating the allegations. Y'all not beating not near the allegations. This sounds like the Good Time Boys. Y'all drop it in the chat if you remember a couple seasons ago where they had said that Michael, who was with y'all know who he was with, that loud lady, but that he was a part of this group, this Ponzi scheme of African scammers who call the white women and, harvest the American dollar. Like, it's a mess. I hated this. I thought this was terrible. But
Sounds
again,
about
you're
right.
eating, Riva, so we're all eating. And he's just going along with it. Now, here's the thing. And what Lisa and her foolish self is going to do with it, I don't know. But you're not the only one. He let it slip, baby. He's got a couple still on deck that he's harvesting from as we speak. So do you get yourself together? Do you pull off your wig and get on the plane, Lisa? Or do you stay for the rest of this vacation and then continue a relationship with him? He can't be trusted. Clearly, this is only benefiting him because he's not even giving you dingling. He said when they did do it, he couldn't even keep it hard, Tyra. So what is the benefit for
Mm.
her?
I just I just was laughing when he was all, "Where is your wig and why are you running stairs in confusion?" But he's like, "Yeah, get that money out of the ATM, but where's your wig?"
Get it.
Get that money out of the ATM. Don't forget that money and go put that damn wig back on.
I
Oh my
mean,
god.
we're
There's
gonna
no
break
love
it
here.
down. No,
Ashley, please. I can't.
I
My way. I just need some dick. I just need some love. Tired of fucking with these lying niggas, baby. I just need a thug. Won't you be my plug?
just trying to understand, Tyra. Like, if
Oh
a
my
man
god.
looked at me like this in
So,
pure
ugh.
disgust, he
Oh
said,
my god.
"What's
Ugh.
wrong with you? What is going on?"
It's, he was,
Ugh.
it's him looking at it like did the wig fall and land on your ass? Where is your wig? Put it back on.
I hope she got some tips after this, though, to really understand how to take off a wig and put a wig back on. But she knows she looked crazy, and it's so sad looking in her eyes because it's like she's seeking approval from him. Like, just tell me I'm pretty.
I don't know.
Poor thing.
The way
Anyway,
she giving it out though, there are plenty of dudes, black men in America that would girl, be your best good friend. to lay up and catch a check? Like, girl, you had to go away all the way over here to Ghana to find this, and somebody who got a lengthy list of donators. Okay.
Jay Buggin, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Did y'all see the post Lisa's sister put on? She said Lisa has always been a lying scammer. She tried to put her daughter up for adoption and most stuff. What? No. And I need to go and watch some videos because I did see something about Lisa. Like, does she deserve all this or something? But I didn't dig deeper. So I need to go over there because they got back. I try to stay out of the backstories while I'm watching the show just to kind of get what they're presenting. But yeah, she looks like she's scamming that best friend. Because I don't believe she's working 7 days a week, 15 hours a day, and still had the friend paying for Benihana when they went out to eat. I don't like that. But anyway, let's get off of them because it's going nowhere fast. Let's get to Fred Flintstone.
Oh, girl.
It's so disgusting. And I think it's even worse because we've been privy to some level of the truth the whole time. And this poor young girl has just been, just been used. Her body has been used by him while he's lying. And so today is the day, Tyra. He wants to get the future upcoming meeting of her parents and tribe off of the books, off of his mind. And so he says, I want to take you to a secluded treehouse with all the lemurs to fully live out his Madagascar fantasy. Goes up. And I will say this, I'm never going anywhere with this man in a secluded up. We got to hike up the rocks and the mountains to get to it. The views were absolutely beautiful. I thought it was gorgeous. However, I'm not going anywhere with you in that hairline and that Tarzan, you Jane, Fred Flintstone, Wilma. I hated everything about this interaction, but let me take you here where you can't run. You can't run. You're stuck with me once I tell you this truth, and then get up here and basically remember those 5 days. My good sis Trish says, "What? I told you about the 5 days. Get off of it. Leave it alone." No, not you, Trish. Me. I wanted just to tell you, for those 5 days, I booked a trip to Colombia and I went and saw my ex and we screwed every day. I slang this 52-year-old worm-infested dingling all over the universe. And I just have to tell you now, you did what, Rick? Rick, what? Your ex? Do you still love her? No, it's over. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing. No, but you did this. If you told me, I never would. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me before the splash pad? Why didn't you tell me before the first hotel room? Why didn't you tell me before I gave my coot nanny to you? Well, see, it's not really like that, Trish. It wasn't really like that because see, we wasn't really together because you was MIA for like those 5. No, Rick, I told you everything and you didn't tell me anything. No, baby, but it's okay, baby. But it's not the same, baby. It's not the same, baby. Come on here to these man titties and this sarong. And let's go swim in the
man titties, Ashley.
Man titties. Sarong. And let's go our way. And she's heartbroken. I don't want to shut up, Rick. Shut up. I was hoping she would have threw him over the edge. I was really excited. Now, what I don't want to see happen is I don't want to see her take him to her family unless her dad will beat him up or she has brothers that will jump him. That would be the only way I would be satisfied with the outcome of him going to her, hometown or whatever, because he is vile. And then to make her dress up in the role play before you do this. And that's another telltale sign that he's a full liar, because you're not new to role play, you freak. You're not new to role play. You probably had every woman in every port that you've gone to try to purchase dress up in some capacity. Just today, you wanted to look like Fred Flintstone. I was so disgusted. She's heartbroken. And again, she's young. She is literally half this man's age and naive. She even says, if I wanted to be cheated on, I just would have stayed with my ex because basically he had money. You're broke. You're broke and making me look like an idiot on international TV, and you look like Fred Flintstone. Tyra, talk to me.
Now look at here. Before the 90 days, y'all have one more time to pan the camera to Rick retaining water around his hips. Can we please? I am not one for bodies and you needed to be ripped, and I don't please, Ashley, get that out of my face. That middle of the road worn action figure body, please get the way that lawn cloth and him. Oh yeah, naked. I can get with that. Let me was like, I was horrified. I said, please get this out of my face. I was so disgusted. That was already disturbing. I said, oh my goodness. I felt tainted. I hated it so much.
I got a close up for you because I knew you wanted to see this.
Actually, if you don't get that Donatello Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, get it out of my, actually get it out now. Get it out now. Get that anatomically incorrect body out of my, get it out of my face. Please. That was already an issue. And with who Rick thinks he is, I know he literally thinks that his body is T and he's hella attractive and the hoes gonna love this and I'm ripped. Your body's not ripped because you're not living right. You're not living righteously. You're messy, you're disturbed, you're old, and you're diabolical. Because the way you got over here and played in her face and you couldn't be honest. Because yeah, I was, maybe I... it can still be magic. It can still be good. No, it can't. Shut up talking to me, weirdo. Like, we got all the way up here because he playing this out. I'm gonna take you all the way up to the mountain. We can go to the top if you want to, baby. We can go to the top, but only if you let me. I could be your mother, your father, your lover, your puppy. Okay, whatever. You took her all the way up this damn mountaintop to this really romantic baby. Trish was like, oh my God, I didn't even know this space existed. And I'm from Madagascar. This is beautiful. This is cool. And it was gorgeous. So when I break it to her, hopefully she'll be blinded by all of this and my water retained hips and just ignore everything I said and instantly forgive me. Because you ain't never said, girl, you ain't never been nowhere. I'm taking you places, baby. Yeah. Look at here. These old tragic pimp ways. Get the hell away from me, weirdo. We get all the way up there after we get some, because we got to role play when we get here. You know, some I just picked up. It ain't nothing you just picked up, weirdo. This is nothing. This is nothing that you just picked up. This is what you do, and this is your MO. I want to make sure I get my bang for my buck. So just in case she rejects me and no longer wants to be with me, I didn't spend my money on her for nothing. I'm going to fly all the way out, hold my little secret, get me some. I'm sure they've been clucking every day, twice a day since she been there. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get this role play out of you. I'm going to go and I'm going to do all of this. Then I'm going to break the news. Yep. After I realized, oh, I'm not valid. Oh, you wasn't over here sneaking with the deacon. Oh, it was just me over here cheating and flying out to somewhere. Then we get here. You can't even sit up straight. Yeah. So, what? Speak up. What you whispering for? You too big to be whispering. And she irritated. Shut up. Tell me. Just you being scary. Shut up. Tell me what it is. Can you just tell me what it is? So I had went over there with my ex and she was over it. Naturally, the cheating is one thing. I think she was hurt because if I had known, I wouldn't have given myself to you this entire time that we've been here. I've been vulnerable with you in every single way, emotionally, sexually, everything. I'm about to take you to meet my folks. And you didn't give me the chance to be aware of what you did and how I wanted to react to it and how I wanted to move forward with you. No, we've been up in here turning 6 ways to Sunday, getting it in on plastic slip covers and garbage bags because it's all wet. It's so wet. It's squirting and it's wet and it's a long cloth. He been having a good old time. He been having this freak hoe, this bloated freak hoe has been having his way with her the whole time they've been there. Having his way. I'm sure she's been doing all kind of stuff. And I'm just like, what? Now she feels used. I'm sure she feels like the ick, like, ugh. I thought you were a good guy. I thought you were a good man, Savannah. What about him gives good man, Savannah? It's poor thing. Poor thing. I don't know. She's upset now, but I want to know how far it goes. And I didn't even believe Trish. I was just about to take you home to meet my family. Like, your family doesn't even know about him. Yeah. How much faith did you have in the situation or all this love that you didn't even tell your family about it? I don't know. All of this, you can just forgive me, and it can still be. I wanted it to be special. It's special. It could still be something beautiful. I love you, Trish. Shut up! Shut up talking to me. Just shut up. Don't touch me. Well, how long is it gonna be before I can touch you and before you talk to me? I thought, you see, I'm taking you places. Ain't this nice? Ain't it beautiful? Didn't we just make love? Like, I don't even like the staging of it all. I hated the loincloths. I hated making her wear that. I hated them eluding. I was like, this a love scene? Can y'all please cut to something else? Why are we lingering here to him pulling it? It's like he was the flowering virgin or something. I just hated it. I was like, get me out of this space with him and this foolish girl. I don't know. He's too old for this. There's just not enough here to keep her holding on. She just thought he was a good man. Now she realized he isn't a good man and he don't have a cute coin. Now she really pissed off. And you gave him all your cakes and cookies. You probably been what that mouth do, what that top do, what that box do, what everything. And now I find out you cheated on me. She's hurt, rightfully
This
so.
elder pervert probably turned her every which way but loose. But he said he was leaving here with something. He definitely was like, "I'm gonna get my money's worth." That's exactly like how I felt. Like the words I heard in my head while watching this, I was like, "I'm gonna get my money's worth out of her." And I think that is just so
I
sick.
wanted
And
to be
it's a
with you.
terrible lesson to learn on international TV like this. But I hope she learns a lesson from this. But you can't trust these people, baby. And don't give yourself away so quickly to these jokers. And y'all, I do believe that's a man unit. I saw it from the side this episode, and I did in fact zoom in, and there is a line of demarcation that wasn't properly faded or blended. Now, what I think needs to happen is that he needs to talk to Lisa and talk about the adhesive. He needs to talk about the got to be, or what's that lady's glue, that bold hold, because I think he's using bold hold because he sells wigs, right? So I think he's got this because it's been wet, it's been dry, it's been shaken, not stirred, and it is not moved. His hair, it don't move, Tyra.
Actually, you think it's a man unit?
I do. They were saying it in the chat. Jay Buggins said it. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Y'all think Rick has a man unit. Looks funny. It is. It's that line of demarcation on the sides. And then he's also receding. So I'm very sure he probably had a Fred Sanford going on. And he got this unit, thought he would edge it up, for his little out of the country trips. Because, he's about to another one. I don't know. You don't have money for anything else. You didn't have money for a $5 bathing suit in the market, but you got money to take hoes on trips and go places and get foreign cootie every chance you
He
get.
has money for vagina. There's endless amounts of ends for what he wants. If it's about some smacks, because I know when I take you up to the mountaintop and take you to the top, oh, you're gonna feel so grateful. He made sure to take her up there, get that role play going, and get him some beneath the waterfall on some rocks. And then I need to be honest and tell you what's going on. What? Now? Now a warning? Now a warning. Oh, okay. You keep
Had her dressed up like Wilma. Damn it, that pissed me off. Don't put. It was terrible.
She said it's not even sexy. It's not sexy. I don't know.
I hate it.
I'd rather be naked. Oh yeah, say less. We get naked. We having sex again because I'm really here for sex.
I too. I felt the same way. That cringe you felt when he was trying to unwrap her on the rocks and stuff. I was like,
oh my god, it was lingering there. I was like, oh my, get me out of here.
I hate it. Now we're gonna wrap it up with the most boring couple, I think, Emma. And so here's the thing, and I'll just kind of set this right here. When I was watching her this episode, and it probably just didn't click for me earlier because I never paid too much attention, and they really haven't been featured as much as the other couples. But there's something very vacant behind her eyes, and I'm wondering if her delusion is tied to another condition or something else going on. Because she gets here. They get back from the friends, if y'all remember the friends where she exposed him and was saying all the stuff crazy and was like 0%. And he was like, yeah, host, 0%. You just acted a fool in front of my friends. Like, I was like, what does she expect? So he says, we need to start over fresh. He made a beautiful dinner for her. They talk. Apparently, they get Bucky naked, and his peen can fit in her hand. It's a Palm Pilot. It can fit right here, she said. She said it can fit right here. And it was okay, and she can work with it. I'm really trying to understand, is it like this can fit in the palm of my hand? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Is it like this that it can fit in the palm of my hand? I'm trying to really understand. It wasn't clicking, Steven. But also, why are you talking about this man's anatomy while you're still in the villa he's paying for? Like, I wouldn't. Now, even I wouldn't do that. But after dinner, he says, "All right, I'll move you up to 7%. And you get some of this little ding-a-ling." So she's happy now because that's what she wanted. She wanted to know what it was hitting for. She wanted to know if she could still be his wifey. Again, this level of delusion, I don't understand because Zayed is a professional man. He's a nurse in his country. He's doing just fine. And you say you spent thousands of dollars to get here. And my thing is, he could have bought you a ticket. He not broke. Like, it's for me, no one told you to carry your ass to Marrakesh to be with this man who really is just tolerating you, I think, until the trip is up. I don't see this going anywhere. I really, really hate it. Oh, okay. Danny says, no, she meant like this. I didn't get that. If I'm her and I'm explaining it fits in the palm of my hand, I would have done, girthy or tiny or I don't know, but fit in the palm of your hand made me feel something else. I don't know. I don't see it for this couple. I think he's unenthused by her. I thought the dinner gesture was very nice, but I also think that was just to shut her up. I think she's a strange bird. And I think she needs to go home to her family. I don't think she needs to be able to travel the world freely by herself. Tyra, any comments on Emma and Zayed?
Emma is not okay. Emma is not okay. Emma is living in a fairy tale. She thinks that she's a princess, Jasmine, if you will, and she's going to get married and let down her hair, Rapunzel, Rapunzel. I'm like, what? Are you okay? She's not okay. I I don't know what their dynamic is, especially with Zayed. She's not presenting in a way that it seems like she wasn't via the phone when they were distant. I don't see like, oh, you got here and you're something totally different. No, she's been pretty transparent about what she wants. I want my ex cracked. I want to be married. I want my name dropped. That's her main priority. My question is, why do you want to be married over here in this Muslim space? And like, what is that doing for you? I don't understand. Especially since she seems like she's just unfamiliar with the culture and she hasn't did a lick of homework to know you don't need to walk down here with your bust and your side and whatever out. It's like she's just unaware. Uh, I don't know what the obsession is with her being married, because you can go and try to be married and be with someone. No, I need to get married because you're trying. This is your second attempt, and it's another Muslim man, and you have to fly over and hoping that it works. Why? I'm like this. It feels like it's gonna like give her an air of like royalty, or like she's gonna be like knighted and all. Like like you're not marrying a king, or I don't know. It's just like weird. Like I don't know. It's just very very space cadet up there. They have no chemistry whatsoever, but she's trying. It almost felt like this episode, like if we could get here and I can give you this box and break you down, are you gonna marry me then? That's kind of what it felt like. I want to know with him and all of this. Oh, we gotta wait until marriage. The way he was so irritated when they came back, say, "Go to bed, go to your room, good night." I said good night. Going up the stairs, girl. He's just over it, and you're not respecting my boundaries. And I can give you a kiss on the cheek, maybe, but how we jump from that to, oh, we made out and then we had sex twice? What? How did that happen? How? Did you want to get a little crack? Let me go on crack her before I send her on her way, because I ain't marrying her. Because the way Zaid was presenting, like he was a virgin. Like, oh no, I'm waiting until. What are you talking about? He does not like her at all, and she knows it. She's like, you haven't had anything positive to say since I got here. You met me. Oh yeah, it's just the way that you're at a zero. You're a zero now. Zero out of a zero. You got to work your way up the ranks. I'm just not. There's nothing. There's no wife. She's like, let me see what I got to do to get up there. And she thought that the way she presents and her beauty, if you will, was just enough to make fetch happen. Because he's just going to desire me. I'm just going to have my way. But now that isn't enough, it's like, okay, now let me get to the sex, because if you can get that and I look good and he's just like, he's not impressed and she's confused. And then he's done all of this love bombing via the messages and, oh, when you get here and, oh, my sweet and blah, blah, blah. What was the turn off from the moment she got off the plane? I'm still confused. It was just a disconnect when she touched down. Like, she didn't catfish you. She still looks the same. She's still acting the same way. I'm not understanding at that point when as soon as she got off the plane with her luggage, he did not like her. Like, what happened?
I think it was like fine in theory. I don't think in practicality. He'll never marry a woman like Emma. You can tell. You instantly can tell. He's going to marry within his culture. He's going to marry someone that his family and friends approve of. This is him sowing his oats, in my opinion. Roses Bud, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He's so ready for her to go home. I don't think she should have spoken on the Smex openly, given the culture. She has no she has
no idea,
tact at all. She
no
has
tact, no filter. So I have to tell
decency,
somebody.
really. No,
so now,
no modicum of modesty.
And they're saving it. She keeps referencing this proposal and this other man that she hasn't told him about. So when she unveils that, that's gonna be his excuse to boot her. Not you came over here and corrupted my spirit, fornicating in my Muslim household when I told you I was just giving kisses on the cheek. You already did that. Took my man cakes because he's gonna be the victim, and then you're a liar. You throwing it out. You giving it out to every Muslim walking around here. Yeah, you got to go. He's gonna act like that's the line being drawn in the sand. That's gonna be his excuse to boot her as soon as she mentions it.
Well, she says he talks to thousands of girls. I think this is fun for him. I think this is a pastime. I don't ever really think he intended it to manifest fully into fruition. And I don't know. I'm really interested to see more maybe about her family and what her connection is with the Muslim, faith, because she doesn't want to conform. You can tell she doesn't want to be covered up. She doesn't want to acquiesce. She's not going to be the traditional Muslim wife or mother. You can clearly, she's like, I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you, I got this ring. She's not doing any of that. And so to think that she would really be a viable candidate based on his words, also based on her most recent experience with Muhammad. Like, and my thing is, like Zayed said, I don't give a damn. He does not care because he does not see a future with you. I feel like this is just an exercise in futility.
That. But even if it was that and you're putting on because this is what you do, at least you put on airs until it's like, oh, okay, like I see you. He's not even trying to pretend he likes her. Like, it's just like, oh God. Like, what was the turn off?
He came in last night and he was like really flirty. And then we started to make out. And then we had sex twice.
She said it's official. Get these cookies. Where else you gonna get these cookies?
That's what makes me think there's never every cylinder is not firing up there. It's really got me thinking that, because baby, if you're equating that to him wanting a future with you, you're wrong, sweetheart. It's never gonna be like that. I don't know. She looks so giddy and so excited, and I'm just like, what is it? What is he offering that's so amazing? Does she feel special maybe? Because she's in LA. Like, anyway, she's got a 7% chance now. They've got a 7%.
He's gonna marry her, and she's gonna be a princess by marriage. And she's gonna sit on a throne, and I don't know.
But anyway, y'all, those were the couples this episode. That was 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, season 8, episode 9. I'm a mess, y'all.
I'm tired.
These people drain me.
It's exhausting. So that drained me.
Tyra, let the people know what's going on, what we have going on this week. And of course, y'all know we'll be back next week, same place, same time, to talk episode 10.
Ciao. Tomorrow we will be getting into Tell Me Lies and I think Wonder Man. Yeah, Tell Me Lies, Wonder Man. Can't remember the doc. Actually got a doc. Some lady and some kids. I can't remember what it's called. We're getting into the beauty, the relationship goals film with Method Man and Kelly Rowland. Also, the latest drop from Mary J. Blige with Tisha Campbell, Be Happy, and a blockbuster movie night for the members. Please show some love.
love, come through. We love y'all bunches. And I'm going to leave y'all with your girl and her wig crisis. Thank you so much for coming through and supporting. Shout out to D-Man, who has a channel and covers all of the reality things. D-Man Johnson the third. Go check him out. He is hilarious, quite hilarious. I got to give it up to you, man. You're a funny guy, and he covers this show and a ton of other realities. I think he even covers My Strange Addictions over there. So be sure to check him out. And thank you for coming through and supporting the live. We appreciate you. But you guys have the most amazing night, and we will see y'all in the next video.
Jesus, Ashley, please.
I just need some dick. I just need some